So now we're actually looking at a device that looks very similar to the water enhancer, but in fact, I read that it says it's a plant enhancer. Can you speak to us about what the function of the plant enhancer disc is?
Sure. The plant enhancer is based on the same technology as the water enhancer. We found that when we put the standard water enhancer underneath a plant or underneath a watering can and then put the water from the watering can on the plant, that it made it better. It made the plant grow more healthy, it would last longer, and we thought, well, actually we could probably do better with the formula because it wasn't actually intended for plants. So we modified the formula because we have our eLibrary system. It is literally a formula from our point of view. It's on a pick and place type of formula basis, so we can pick all things. We'd ask, an agricultural centre what would be the best things to encourage in the plant, and then from the responses that we get from the teams that help us, we put together a formula, and that formula will be cut into this disc.
So could this formula include something like sulfur or other minerals that the plant might be lacking in the soil?
Yes, it tends to make things more bioavailable. So the way to look at it is, energetically it has the pattern of sulfur in there as an example, or magnesium or whatever it might be. Then the idea is that the water is potentized. That means it's programmed. There's a word potentized, which means programmed. So the water's programmed with those various different substances, which when the plant sees that energy, it responds by improving its uptake in certain areas, making the food more bioavailable. So it's been great, and we've had some fantastic feedback from this. We've done some tests ourselves whereby the plant. We usually buy plants from the supermarket for like 15 cents. They're on the almost dead, and they might have one or two still blooming. And we can get another 2 or 3 weeks out of the good ones, throw the rest away. But interestingly, after that period, the plant doesn't die in the same way that a normal plant would just die and just fall over.
You're talking about cut flowers now.
Talking about cut flowers.
You're talking about cut flowers, not little plants, but actual cut flowers last longer?
Yes, cut flowers last longer. Yeah. And also we use them for all sorts of indoor plants as well. In fact, our greenhouse has got a plethora of these in, or we use a watering can that's had, it's been potentized with this overnight. So
this is actually interacting with the water and the soil of the plant, not with the plant physicality itself, or with both?
Ultimately with both. Initially, it's just energy. It's just, there's just this energy field that comes out of this device, and that interacts with the plant in a certain way that encourages it to behave in a certain way.
Have you done a double-blind study with this, where you've had two plants side by side of the same species?
Yeah, we have done.
And what's the result of that been?
The result is almost unbelievable, actually, because the plant that we program with this, the plant will blossom and hold its form for several weeks longer, a couple of weeks longer than the one that's not treated, which will just curl up and die as usual.
We'd love to take that home and do an experiment with it and actually film the result.
Please.
Oh, no, I'm really interested in this. Great. Place plants or flowers on here for at least 24 hours. Yeah. Repeat when next watered. Yeah. So you don't permanently leave the plant sitting on this.
You don't have to, no. No.
So you could use this for multiple. You could use one device for multiple plants.
Yes, that's right. Or you just
interesting.
A lot of people have a little tiny watering can. They would put the watering can on there and feed multiple plants.
So, World Development Systems Plant Enhancer. Great device. Thank you.
Thank you.